Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is a brisk Saturday morning out here for Arizona Car Week, which I don't really understand why they call it Arizona Car Week, because it's like a month long of car events out here, but for some reason they call it Arizona Car Week. Regardless, we are out here for Cars and Coffee in Mesa, Arizona as our first stop, and then after this we'll continue on to Streetside Classics, as they're gonna do a muscle car Cars and Coffee, if you will. So I figured we'll hang out here for a little bit. Brought the BMW. It's for sale sign is on it. Hopefully it's some people that are interested in it. Hopefully find a buyer, to be all honest with you, but we'll see. I figured if there's a better time to sell it, it's probably while everyone is in town for Barrett Jackson, even though I mean this is a very I'm only selling the car for $6,500, so it's not like I'm asking, you know, this is a $40,000 car that I'm trying to sell. So anyways, I figured I'd bring you guys along with me, see what's out here in Mesa Cars and Coffee, and do the same for Streetside. And yeah, just bring you along with me, and I'll show you guys what I see. Ranchero, I'm guessing, getting ready to leave. Jason with Fat Fender sponsors this event, so he's always bringing out some cool trucks. Intake. I didn't even know they made intakes. I thought they were pretty much strictly exhaust, but apparently not.
I like this interior better. It just looks more modern.
This is a all original body, just brought down the bare sheet metal, included cleared. No aftermarket body panels. So I was told anyways. Let's see if we get check out the interior through this side. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's what's different.
Let's check out the interior.
Comfortable for very long.
I don't know.
There we go. I was waiting for those guys to move.
Right. That's what I always laugh at is people always want to build blah blah blah. It's like I've never seen it, like trips actually. Like I didn't see them. Yeah. I mean, they gotta make their money.
Oh, a lot of it's basically anybody can sponsor a car. Like anybody who's got a tent can say, I want to put this car.
Pretty badass. Pretty badass. I think this guy's about to start this puppy up. Let's see. I see some intercooler work underneath, so swing.
And I saw the video of him running in Texas. I got a shot. Love that car. They called it this one. It's all white. Everywhere.
This thing's sweet. Coyote swapped Ford Falcon.
The one that's on Main Street on Friday. Yeah, I like that. All right, take care of the old baby.
Love the seats in this thing. The two-tone. I don't know if it was originally bought at Tasca Ford or he just put that emblem on. Obviously the Tasca name is synonymous with drag racing and Ford. But she sounds pretty damn healthy too when she's running. I think this dude lives near me because I was driving home yesterday and he was on the same street as me near my house, so my guess is, yeah, does not live too far from me. I always like the blue better than the red with the stripe combo. But to each his own. You know I love me some wagons, some long roofs. Country Squire. Even obviously this rear window opens up, slides open. This would look sweet bagged. What? Maybe one day it will be. Who knows? I'd keep the paint just the way it is and slam this thing. Check out that dash, all digital. Obviously you can't tell by looking at it now, but it is an all digital dash. I always like the taillights on these with the, you know, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, like a grid when they light up. I always thought that was cool. The Bomber. Gran Torino giving me some pole barn garage vibes, if you guys watch that channel. I would imagine this one's a lot less, has a lot less rust than what he usually picks up.
I mean, 77, wow. Pretty good for that car. They wanted 79.
I believe this is the first generation of the Ford Lightning truck. If I'm wrong, you could obviously comment below, but I think this is the first gen of them actually coming out.
But the motor mounts on it, right? Yeah, they have that. So that motor mounts on it, it's what's a mile ago? Yeah, probably good. It's the oil leak. Let's see what the oil's leak. When did that start?
Chevy step-side square body. He put these vents in on his fenders. Obviously not factory. 454 big block. Probably sounds good. Let me know what you think about those flares. Leave a comment if you like them or dislike them. You can see he's got the beds custom too. Sweet Catalina. I'm not sure which year. We were thinking 61, or me and another guy were thinking of 61, but I'm not sure. It's got the tries on there. This one's for sale as well. Don't know how much, but I guess you could call and find out. '79 Z28. It's got the T-tops. I don't know if you can see in there. 4-speed manual. I can't see. has a better look at the inside. It's got that Smurf blue interior. Super clean. Scott's Hot Rods valve covers. I don't know if they built this or he just has the valve covers, but Scott's does build some awesome vehicles. But again, not sure if those are just on there for looks or whatnot. I love this square. We talk on Instagram all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. Seems to be a pretty cool dude. I don't really know him personally, but we do talk quite often on Instagram. I just love, I don't know, just the yellow headlights, the Steelies. Steelies normally aren't my thing, but I don't know, the yellow sidewalls, it just works so well with this truck. And the stripe package, I don't know. I just love everything about this one. My parents had a 280ZX blue. I don't know if this was the same blue or not, to be honest. I want to say ours was an 87, but I could be wrong. It was a 5-speed. I believe it had blue interior too. I've thought about buying one of these too and putting some wheels, lowering it, kind of doing my thing with it. But if you look them up on Marketplace, I mean, they're not necessarily cheap. The prices are probably, $7,500 to $10,000 for one. So, which is why I haven't bought one. Here's a turbo version. But there, you don't see too many of these around. At least I don't near me. I mean, I don't know the last time I've seen two 280ZXs around. But this is what I drove to high school, actually. This was my high school car. Here she is, all shined up, looking as good as I'm gonna get her. Don't have the top down, obviously, just because, I don't know. It's still a little cold out, and I've never actually taken it down manually, so I'm not sure if it's a pain in the ass or not. So, just leave it up for now. I think it, even for being a 04, I think it still holds up looks wise. $6,500. I don't know, a lot of car for that money, in my opinion. Alright, it's about 9:30. The Streetside Cars and Coffee starts around 10. So I think I'm going to head over there now, so I'll hopefully get some video guys rolling in. The Z400 won't necessarily fit that demographic of muscle cars, but, you know, instead of going home and switching cars, I'll just take it over there and kind of, you know, park it far away and walk over. But yeah, I've been to this Cars and Coffee before around, I want to say November, where it's, you know, definitely warmer out and there's been a lot more cars. But I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on in Arizona this week for, you know, auction week. So maybe that's why it wasn't as full as it normally is. Could be the weather too. It was like 30-something degrees in the morning. So, but I mean, right now it's probably mid-50s and it, you know, a sweatshirt and you're fine. So, anyways, hope you guys saw some cool stuff here. On to Streetside. Out here at Streetside Classics, I'm actually in the warehouse, kind of where all the cars are for sale. Never been in here before, so I'm not sure how many cars. Obviously a few hundred. So I think what we'll do is kind of just walk around and kind of see the variety of cars that they have here for sale. Obviously everything here is for sale. That's what they do, is sell classic cars, hot rods, trucks, some modern stuff, but not typically. A lot of it is classics. So I know they have a few different locations across the United States. Obviously this is the one in Mesa, Arizona. So yeah, let's kind of walk around and see what they got. This is the far back row. Some of these are already sold, I should say. They'll have a sold sticker on there, but most of them are still for sale. I'm not sure how they go about buying their inventory, but I don't know if they buy them off of, private people selling them, collectors selling them. They buy them at auction and then try to resell them. I'm not exactly sure 100% how it works, but yeah, I mean, they definitely got a huge inventory of vehicles. So you can also check them out online. Obviously, they have everything that they're selling for sale, so you can check it out. There's usually, I believe, a video, but there's definitely like a couple hundred pictures for sure. This one has I wonder if this is a Bondurant car that was at Firebird Raceway for Bondurant School, because it has a roll bar in there and it has a racing seat, 5-speed. So I think this might be an ex-Bondurant car that they use for training that's for sale. I could be wrong, probably wrong, but it could be.
Red.
I love these generation Chevy and GMCs. One day I'll have one. Not sure when, but one day. It's got some killer patina. Got the exhaust coming right out. Steps on the side. Though most people don't use them as steps. No idea what this is listed for. You'd have to go online and check it out, but I'm sure it's LS swapped if I had to guess. I'm not sure, but I'm sure. If I had to take a guess, I bet it is. I remember seeing this Scout definitely online. It's on jack stands. If you're like, why is that stance so extreme? The rear end's on jack stands. I'm assuming it's a custom hood, custom vents. It's got an LS3 power plant. color-coded digital gauges. Bed. Few filler right there. Definitely different if you're into Scouts. Sweet Bel Air. It's got some Willwoods on there. Some of them do have a spec sheet on there that gives you kind of the breakdown of everything that has. So there you go. This one's 81 grand. Well, 82 plus tax and all that other good stuff. Interior looks pretty mint.
And then how does it?
I've always loved these first gen Toyota pickups. I believe it's a SR5. When I was growing up on Long Island, there was a bunch of these around. Now you hardly ever see them. This is definitely how I would have mine if I had one. With the little stripes right here on the door. Let's see. 42,000. It's got a 4.3 V6. Super clean. Probably has a new paint job. Yeah. I would totally rock this if I could afford so. This looks like a camper special. Yeah, it's got a little tray, toolbox. It's hard to get in here, not a lot of room, but let's see. Custom Deluxe. 75 C10. They want 10 grand for this. Has a cool stripe on the side down here that you can barely make out. Camper shell. It's got a green, like an olive bench seat. Kind of see through the back there. Toyota Land Cruiser. Let's see what kind of engine this thing has. 350 V8. Kind of see, obviously that one's lifted, but see a little size difference between the, was that CJ7, CJ5, and the Land Cruiser. But obviously the Jeep is stock, it's not lifted, so. Nicely done interior. It's got a little bit paint on the fender. I don't know if you can see that right there. But weld wheels look and work well with this truck, I would say. Raised bed floor. This one does not have any info on it, so I'm not sure what the story is, the status, but it's here, so I assume it's for sale, but it could be sold, not sure. My buddy owned this truck for a while. Now it's for sale. Got a bunch of pinstriping done. 65 grand. Salt flats on there. I dig it, just not for 65 grand. My parents owned one of these Broncos. It was 87, I want to say. All white. I crashed it, actually. I crashed it going to a hockey game. I believe the person was on the phone not paying attention, but I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it was white with blue interior, the one we had. So actually it might have been a 92, because I believe in 93 they changed the styling of it. They went to a more not as squared off front end. It was a little more aerodynamic. So I think we had a 92 right before they did a refresh on there, but and I think ours had the 5.8 V8. We used it for towing a travel trailer for a while. So this was the front end that I was talking about. This is the refresh front end. So I believe that happened in 93. They got and I like this styling of the front end a lot better than the kind of squared off Bronco that we just saw. I don't know. These just look better in my opinion. A couple of Beetles. One day I'll get one. One day. Not sure when, but one day. These are super, super rare, especially in this condition. I don't even actually know if I've seen one this nice in person before. So, 87 Dodge Charger Shelby Edition. I believe these are like 4-cylinder turbos, but I could be completely wrong on that. Yeah, 2.2 liter 4-cylinder turbo for 25 grand. Probably a lot of people don't even know they made, or Shelby made a version of this, but they did, as you see. You can just about see it popping under the hood here. Yep. Got a Coyote swapped Shelby motor under this thing. Let's see. What year is this? 77. Alright. I was close. I was thinking 76. Interior for you. The bed. But the real question is, how much is this listed for? There you go. 6-speed automatic. I'm sure a Ford era wouldn't mind having this in his arsenal. '68 Dodge Charger, 426 Hemi. Automatic. Don't remember the price, but I know it was triple digits. I don't know, 130 maybe. Let's take a look. There we go. 140 grand. Fastback Mustang. Not feeling those wheels, to be honest. 302 3-speed automatic, 68. Want 75 grand. May not like the wheels, but I'm a big fan of the dark green. Don't care for the center console either, but that's easily removed.
Or the, like the dash is off, it's just a bare dash. It's like, I don't want to start rewiring the whole vehicle.
Cruise down one of the middle lanes. We'll stop if we see something cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Like this little 65. $66. I was misspoken. 289 V8, 4-speed manual, 77 grand. Comes with a trophy that he won at a car show. Probably had a respray at one point. Paint looks way too nice to be original. Redline tires, I dig it. LS swapped 55 with the Whipple supercharger. I'm assuming Whipple. Maybe it's not Whipple. Let's see, does it say? 125 grand. Just says supercharged, blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure if it's a Whipple or not, but regardless. Trunk's all done. Got the battery right back there. It's kind of like an off-white, almost a cream. It's not like a bright white, although it might look like that in the video. Dig this 45 pickup custom. 5.3 liter V8. It doesn't say it's an LS, so I'm not sure if it is or not. Custom bed, custom aluminum. It's on bags, or at least the front it is. Yeah, I can see the rear has bags as well. You can see them there in the front, aired out. So it's a little tight getting around here. 43 grand. Interior could be cleaned up a little bit, but overall pretty solid. 67 GTO. It's, 400 V8 powering this thing. Automatic. Asking 55 grand. I wish it was set up as a as a, with the 3 carburetors. I think that looks so much better on the GTOs, but I'd take it. Convert it. Pretty clean Camaro. Z28. Awaiting pricing. Hey, good guys. Remember? Automatic. Clean. Not a T-top car, obviously. I actually was looking at an XLR before I bought the BMW. Just something different. You don't see a ton of them around anymore. I think these are V8 powered cars too. Let's see. Yeah, 4.6 liter V8, 5-speed auto, 20 grand. I just think like the looks of the car still hold up. They're still modern enough, and this car is a 2005, so you know, you got 20 years and it still looks like it, you know, fits today. I wonder if this was a Barrett Jackson car at one point, because usually the Barrett Jackson cars always have something along the top of the windshield right there. Or at least an auction car, I should say.
Just take those. There's a set right there. No.
390 4-speed. Matching numbers, one on the car. Yeah, like all this information. You know, only 3,420 Cyclone GTs built in 67, 1581, had 4 speeds. Car was one of 11 cars built in 67 with this paint color and trim code. Like, that's a very auction-y thing that people put on their cars to, I'm not going to say to make it more rare than it is, but, you know, you're like, oh, like, this is a special vehicle. Like, it was painted orange with a green interior, only one of one like that. It's like, well, yeah, because no one wanted that color combo. So I've always just thought that was funny at auctions. You know, when there's one of one built with missing one hubcap. You know, like, I don't know. It just always makes me laugh when I see stuff like that. But I guess it does make it rare. Big old boat. Let's see what this is powered by. 400 V8, 13 grand. You got the couch for a seat. White walls. I don't know, maybe that window doesn't work since it's up. That's my guess. I forgot to check what year this is. Pop-up headlights. Well, not pop-up, but hidden. 79. You can see this one is a quarter of the way up. That one's flush. Imperial. I think these are two Imperials, just different years. Hurst Olds next to a Monte Carlo SS. $33 grand for 85, 41,000 original miles. Clean interior. And then you got the Olds. Very similar interior. Same, you know, color-wise as well. This is a little bit brighter, although it could be the lighting as well. It's got the the fake wood there. I always like, you can see the transmissions. You got your 3 levers right there, compared to the SS with their just standard automatic, which always made the olds cooler. You got a little hump in the hood, where the SS doesn't have that either. Obviously awaiting pricing, so there's no sticker on the windshield. Chevy Olds 15th anniversary. I don't know. Which one would you pick? The Olds or the SS Monte Carlo? Oof, alright. Shall we take a guess? Long bed Chevy, 4-wheel drive. Man, alright, let me say they're in the business of selling cars. I'm gonna say 34 grand. That was close. 38. Maybe you could talk them down to 34. I don't know. Had a tonneau cover at one point. See all the buttons on the bed for the tonneau cover. It's not there in the bed anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but what do we got here? 400 V8. Square body. So it's got a roll bar and it's got racing seat belts, TMI seats, automatic. Well, I don't know what the engine is. Don't know if it's LS swapped or not, but whew, what are we thinking? I'm thinking low 40s. QA1 suspension, Willwood disc brakes. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I want to say 45, but maybe 48. Waiting photos. Damn it. Alright, well, I think I'd be right. I think I'd be close. Here we go. Ford Pinto wagon. My dad had one of these, but it was more like the regular station wagon. It wasn't, I don't even know what you call the back end that's kind of covered. Ours was a 4-door wagon. This is, man, I wish I knew the name of these. That had the, like that top like that, with the, like the van, I don't even remember what that, like at the port window that a boat would have. But it's got a supercharger, automatic. Let's see how we did the gauges in the dash. Supercharged. Okay, 3,800. Probably out of like a Buick or something like that. Gotta see how they put the AC. That's definitely not stock. It's got 4 gauges going across the dash there. So yeah, looks like they cut the firewall obviously out a little bit, fit the engine. Different. There's a couple chargers here. There's some on the other side as well. For the newer stuff, you know, Chargers, Mustangs. Not too many Camaros, but Chargers and Mustangs of the new stuff are here. 68 Dodge Charger, tribute car. So the one I showed you earlier, I believe, was the real deal, because this one's 88 and the other one was like 138. So Toyota Land Cruiser, I believe this has got to be imported, even though it's left-hand drive like us. We didn't get these here in the United States. So 1988 Land Cruiser, 4.5 V8, 5-speed. Yeah, you could tell like the sticker is in whatever country that is. Middle Eastern, maybe? I don't know. I like the stripe on the side though. It's got these little pieces here on the door, so to help prevent denting them and scratching them. Yeah, we definitely did not get these in the States, but I think if we did, people would buy them. People love their Toyota 4Runners and Land Cruisers and Tacomas here, so this would sell very well in Arizona. Just to reiterate, these are not for sale unless they're personally selling them themselves, but these are not cars part of Streetside that you saw inside. These are just people coming out, hanging out, showing their cars. .428 Corporate Jet, Shelby, automatic. Dual exhaust, come right under the license plate. This car is not exciting or anything, but it is rare. It's a G8 convertible. G6 convertible, my apologies. But yeah, G6 convertible. Don't see too many of those around. Not too many, sure how many are driving around anymore. That's not a Blazer.
Summers in Colorado, the winters down here, and we drive them back and forth. Keep driving around? Oh yeah, yeah.
Old Cutlass.
carburetor around over the
Final top.
That's awesome.
My brother had a big
It's kind of different than other cars. See how it like most cars will come up to the trim, where on this one is like an inch all the way around. Different than other manufacturers did, for sure. This Roadrunner is, man, I love it. Like I mentioned before, I'm not a big steely guy, but they just look so good on this car. Red on red. Dodge Aspen. Special edition. There's some evidence of Ohio right there. I actually like the wagon versions of these. So if I ever found like a clean wagon version with the wood trim on the side, not the wood trim, but the wood vinyl on the side, you might see it in my driveway one day.
They were sort of unique in that they had huge ports. So you had to put on a 13 man. Different colors. Yeah.
Love the green on this GTO. But again, I love green anyways as a color, especially for vehicles. Power Tour. Ohio to Little Rock, Arkansas. I would love to do the Power Tour East one of these days. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Just logistics of getting the vehicle to the East Coast, then doing the Power Tour, and then bringing it back, or having it shipped. I don't know. Man, I want to do it. I think the ideal way to do it, for me to do it anyways, would be to fly in and buy something, do the tour, and then drive it back. That'll save me a week. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen one day. But I definitely, Hot Rod Power Tour East is definitely on my bucket list of things to do. So we'll see. Maybe one year, maybe this year. Who knows? Well, I think I'm gonna call it. Everyone's starting to leave Streetside Classics. It was cool to walk inside, see all their inventory, see what's for sale, see kind of what's sold and the prices of what they're going for. So that was cool. Then walked out and see a bunch of customer cars too, just enjoying the day. So yeah, I mean, the weather turned out fantastic. A little cold in the morning, but I'm not complaining compared to people that was dealing with the weather in Texas, and you know, there's always horrible weather in the Midwest. So I will take the cold mornings for mid 60s by the afternoon. So anyways, yeah, hope you guys liked some of the content, some of the cars, and thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.